Hey everybody, how's it going? Bully Scholarship, we here, and welcome back for more Let's Play Spyro 3, The Year of the Dragon. Last time we did some cleanup in the first world, Sunrise Spring, and now we're back in Midday Gardens, and we're going to be starting the second level, and it's called Spooky Swamp. It's probably my least favorite, just so you know. This is
When you see a ladder or walls that look climbable, just jump onto it, and you'll grab it with your claws.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because you are going to have to do that in this level, so that's why they have you do it to climb into the level like that. So, good way to prepare you, I suppose, so that's pretty smart. But, yeah. Anyway, today I sort of wanted to talk about game collecting. Some tips and some issues you're going to run into, and stuff like that. But before we do that, let's kill this thing and talk to this dig.
That gator was mean. I thought I was a gunner. Thanks for saving me.
Okay, yeah, everyone speaks in haiku here, which I can't say I'm a fan of because I hate poetry with a burning passion, but we shall pursue onward, and I'm not sure why this exists here. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so everyone we're gonna run into here, even the people that don't normally live here will speak in haiku. It's kind of weird, but whatever. But, anyway, yeah, today I wanted to talk about game collecting and some of the issues you're going to run into. And the first of all thing is, you got to know what you're looking for, because, honestly, you can't collect everything and expect to get anywhere, because, honestly, that's impossible, basically. If you want to get every single piece of video gaming history from every single system, every single magazine, every single no, I don't know, that's kind of out of reach, in my opinion at least, especially when there's things that have very, very limited quantity and all that. I don't know. I don't see much point. Maybe you want to get every Super Nintendo game because you love the Super Nintendo or N64 or whatever. Me, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the... Wait. No, never mind. I'm not the catch-em-all, in Pokemon terms of a collector. I just know the stuff I want because I just want to buy stuff that I'm going to play with or use or display or something, not just put on the shelf and never touch, but have it just so I can say I have it. I don't know. I'm not really into that. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, by destroying each of those signs, you'll get a skill point, but I'm not going to do that because we're not trying to get skill points in the main game. We're trying to get them later. But yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, no, I don't know. I have no interest in getting every single Nintendo game or whatever, I don't know, I just don't have really any interest in that. I mostly just have a list of the games that I want to have because I want to play them at some point and, preserve them and be able to let other people try them and see what they think of them and maybe enjoy them and buy them themselves, stuff like that. That's why. So I have, the list of all of the, some of the best games for each system as well as most of the RPGs because I really like RPGs and platformers. Stuff like that. And it tends to be, I seem to have a keen interest on the rarer games. Not just because they're rare, by any means. It's because generally RPGs are rare because they had poor sales in America, unfortunately, back then. And still today, not, unless it's Pokemon, it doesn't get the greatest sales, which is unfortunate, but that's how America is. Michael, I don't know. The guy from The Office or something. I don't know. Alright, let's go up here, flame this. And did I miss one of these back here? Oh yeah, I don't know if I climbed up that one or not. Let's go back and make sure. Because I might have skipped it to go over here first. Yes, I did. Weird. But, yeah, so that's one of the first tips is know what you want to look for. Because, of course, there's going to be things that you're just going to run into and be like, oh, that's freaking awesome, I'm going to go for it. They weren't intending to get, but know your limits of what you want, and don't just try to get everything of everything, because that's almost impossible, if not impossible. Maybe you just collect Nintendo stuff. Maybe you just want every controller for the Nintendo 64 and every accessory and every boxed thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Go for it, But if you want every single game in Nintendo's history, including all the variations, all of the boxes, all the manuals, all of the accessories, that's kind of hard. And you want to set a goal that might be attainable. You know, if you can't get it, then it's not very fun. What? Oh gosh, yep, you can. I was wondering if you could climb the ladder on the wrong side, and you sure can. Anyway, so that's just another tip, or that's just one tip for you guys on that. Let's see. I thought, yeah, whoops. Did I miss another one? Oh no, that's that next area. Okay. Just gonna, yeah, break some of these. I'm just gonna not break all of them. Yeah, we have to go over here and talk to Moneybags. Even he's gonna speak in haiku. Check this out.
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
No, your haiku poetry stinks, or sure, just shut up.
You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
Yeah, gosh. Oh, haikus. I dislike them. I dislike all poetry. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just, I'm not an English person by any means. But, some more tips. Anyway, one of them is, if you, are buying, like, a decent amount of stuff, at a video game store, or garage sale, flea market, wherever you are, first of all, if they're just, you know, let's say you're collecting Super Nintendo games, and let's say they just have a box of them, ask how much the cost is of one of them. Don't grab like 20 and be like, how much do you want? Because they're just going to make up some BS number and try to rip you off, most likely. But if you say, how much is a game? And if they give you just a number, then grab a bunch of them and say, okay, what can you do for if I buy 10 of them? Because that's what you got to do. If you get more than one, or I would just say, like in like a retail store, if I'm buying 3 strategy guides, I say, hey, can you give me a deal if I buy 3 of them or more, stuff like that. So do the same with games. Like, ask for the price of one if it's not marked, and then bundle up, get yourself a package deal, because they'll gladly give you a deal. Most places will, unless they're completely unreasonable and not very smart. Then they might not, and they'll tell you everything's individually marked, and you can say screw you. But most places will. Frank. Wow, that's a plain name, I guess, but nothing wrong with that. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to make this glide. Nope, definitely not, even with a hover. But, so yeah, that's definitely one thing. And you can try it in retail stores, too. But especially in, flea markets, garage sales, bundle it up. But, yeah, in retail stores, give it a whirl. The best way to do it is, at least from my experience, I say is, go to the store, talk to the person, just BS with them, ramble on about who knows what, talk about video games, talk about whatever. Get to, I don't mean like get to know them on like a personal level or anything. You don't need to do that. We're gamers, we don't do that. No, but don't like, you don't have to be like, hey, what's your name and what do you like to do and what do your friends like? No, don't do that. But just BS with them, small talk, stuff like that. And if you spend enough time in the store and you ask about stuff, and then they might even give you a better deal or haggle with you because they see that you care enough to, talk to them and stuff. You're not just some dork that comes in and says, give me a better deal. So that's just another thing I've noticed is if you talk to the person for a while, even if they don't seem too friendly, you can try to make them laugh or just, sort of dig into them. Then they might give you a better deal. At least that's what I've found to be somewhat successful. And, like I went to the store, by my college, there's a store at the mall, and I went there quite a few times recently, and they don't really have anything new. But here, let's talk to this guy first, and I'll continue.
You are brave, Dragon. Much braver than I, by far. Here, take this darn egg.
Alright. Nice haiku. Thelonious. That's a very important name. Alright, so he's going to go in there, and now we don't have to worry about him. But they were selling Nintendo powers, and oh, hang on.
The tea lamps are lit. Now I'll tell you the secret of what's in this house.
Okay.
A creepy wizard lives inside but hates the light. He has awoken.
Ooh.
He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps. Better you than me.
Jerk. Alright, just kidding. This guy's not that scary. But, they had 3 Nintendo powers. They're all, I believe, let's see, Sort of the verge of like Super Nintendo and NES era, which is fantastic era for Nintendo Power. I sort of started, after I got a great deal from a guy who had a bunch of Nintendo Powers. I bought like 40 to 50 of them from him for like, I'm trying to think if he did 2 for $1. I think that's what he did. Maybe he did $1 a piece. I don't know. Either way, it was a pretty darn good deal because most places will try to rip you off for Nintendo Powers. They'll charge $5-10 an issue, which is, I mean, maybe they're worth that, but that's a lot of money for magazines. But anyway, so whenever I see them, I usually go for them if I can get a deal. And well, there were 3 issues. There were one of them I remember was a Secret of Mana issue. Super Nintendo. If you don't know, that's a Super Nintendo RPG made by SquareSoft. Herbie, yay! But anyway, that's a Super Nintendo RPG, and it's pretty popular. So I found that issue, and then I found like the next issue that had that game's poster in it, which was awesome. And then another one with like Super Mario All-Stars, so like Super Nintendo era. I think it was like 70s for the numbering.
Smells so sweet. The springtime trees are fragrant. I'm off to kick butt.
That's great. But so good era for Nintendo Power magazines. So and they were like, one of them was marked for like 15 and the other 2 were like 10 or something. I was like, oh, screw that. Or no, maybe 2 of them were 15 and I don't remember. Maybe no, 2 of them were 10, I'm sorry, and 1 of them was 15. I think that was it. And I brought 2 of them up. I grabbed I think like the Secret of Mana poster issue, and then like the Super Mario All Stars one. I didn't grab the Secret of Mana one because I didn't even want to dream of paying $15 for Nintendo Power. But anyway, I went up there. I said, "Hey, can you do 2 for 15?" I was like, "Okay, $7.50 is a lot, but these are 2 pretty sweet looking issues. It's pretty retro, so I thought maybe I'll go for it." She's like, "Heck, I'll do 2 for 10." I said, "Oh," or no, she said 2 for 1. I mean, for the price of 1, she meant. But we'll come back in here in a sec. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a spot. Yes, I did. Okay. This, just like any other Sheila the Kangaroo level, is very notable for hiding gems in obnoxious places. And it's just like where they hid that egg back in the underwater one. So there's 3 high jump caves that I'm going to point out to you. But I said, okay. And then right when I was checking out, which was later, I was talking to her for a while and just BSing like I was talking about earlier. And I said, if I buy these 2, how much will you give me for the 3rd one? She's like, here, just throw it in. You can do them. I'll give them all to you for 10. I thought, okay, perfect. $3.33 for 3 classic issues of Nintendo Power, all with pretty sweet posters and all in great shape and stuff. I mean, a Secret of Mana poster. The other one had like a Batman one, I think. And I'm not sure if the other one had like Mortal Kombat or what it had. But it was 3 pretty awesome posters. They're all in great shape. Covers were cool. Everything was in nice shape. And for $3.33 a piece, that's a great deal. But she said, you're the only one who's asked about those for the past 2 years I've worked here, so I'm glad to get rid of them. I was like, sweet. So that's another thing. Don't be afraid to ask for a better deal on something. They can always say no, and then you'll say okay, and then just don't give them business if they're not going to work with you. I mean, I had a terrible experience with the store. It was in Lakeville, Minnesota, which is wait, did I get all the treasure? And I keep forgetting if I got it. Let me just make sure I got that. Okay, I got that one. Good. And then this one we also got, I believe. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright. I always forget when I'm talking. Anyway, it was in Lakeville, Minnesota, and I don't even remember the name of the store, but the workers there were a bunch of clowns, basically. 2 super nerdy dork guys who did not have a clue how to run a business. I doubt either of them were the owners. Oh yeah, I accidentally kicked in this secret wall, but here's the last bit of treasure. So actually that was convenient. But and I remember I had like 4 games in my hand, so a decent amount. It probably was gonna add up to like $50-60. I said, hey, can you give me a better deal if I buy all 4 of these? He said, this is a retail store. And I said, okay. I mean, I should have gone off and told him how much of a moron he was, but I wasn't gonna screw with him, so I just put away most of the stuff. I bought like one game from him. Gosh, what an idiot. Like, yeah, but retail stores, they'll bargain with you. It's a used video game store. It's not like a Walmart. But whatever. They can lose their business.
The bombs here. We must destroy the egg cage, but we just go boom. Kangaroo.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is like...
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
This is just like that dumb alchemist mission in the second game, and only I think this one's worse, and I truly hate this one. I was practicing earlier, but I don't really remember exactly what I have to do again. Let's see. I think I have to destroy this, and get that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we go over here. Oh yeah, this is what we gotta do. To lower this, and then he tries to fake you out, I remember. You have to go kick this, and then he comes back this way. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, okay. Gosh, I truly hate this one. Get this. Okay, I think we're done. Then we just have to get this. And we should have it clear then. Oh, right. But there's a second one that's even more obnoxious, if I remember correctly. But at least we got the first one in one try. Peggy! Like, Peggy 16. Only it's P-E-G-I, but same idea.
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to freeze the last egg?
Yes.
If you clear my path, I can blow up the egg cage. Poor captive eggs.
Ah, yeah. Whatever. Anyway, here we go. Basic. Oh my gosh, I screwed up badly. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay, yeah. I really dislike this mission, if you couldn't tell already. But, like I said, it's the Alchemist one, only kind of worse, in my opinion. Okay, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. No! Oh! Oh, boy. Okay. So we do this. Now, I think he goes around in a circle. Yeah, so then we gotta go around here. Get that. Then, do I have to hit this down? I don't... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Oh! Yep, okay, you have to hit the middle one. Okay, we almost got it. Ow. Yeah, ow, I know it hurt. You ran a bomb into a rock because you're blind. But anyway, so yeah, definitely try to bargain with them. I mean, the worst they're gonna say is no, and then don't give them business. I mean, you don't have to give them your money if they're not gonna work with you. That's their problem. They're a used, if it's a used store, even a pawn shop, geez, like Pawn America, I bargain with them at Pawn America all the time, and usually they'll give you a deal. Just a couple days ago, I went into one of my favorite game stores, and I was buying a bunch of strategy guides, like 4 of them, and I had them. I said, "Hey, can you give me a deal on them?" And she said, "Sure," and she offered an amount. Oh crap, I thought it was almost got it. And she said like $56. I said, "Could you do 50?" And she said, yeah. So I said, okay. So definitely try to bargain with them. Take $10 off if you're spending like $70. Try to get it down to 60 or 50. I mean, my goodness. The worst they're gonna say is no, and then it's up to you whether or not you want to buy it from them or not. But I don't know. I don't think it hurts. I mean, just like buying a used car, you bargain with the dealer. You don't pay the lot price or list price or whatever they come up with. You know, you offer them less. That's how it works. So definitely consider doing that if you are going to used stores and collecting. It's a good way to save you a couple bucks, even if you're buying $20 worth and one thing is 10, or you're paying the thing is 22 total, it's like, can you do an even 20? You know, there's a good chance they'll do that for you, and save yourself a couple bucks. Michelle! I know someone named Michelle, only it's not spelled like that. Can't say I've seen that spelling too often. Alright.
The eggs are all free. 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
Yay! I'm going to kick some butt. Anyway, yes, we got all of the treasure and all of the eggs. Woo! So that's just a few collecting tips. And the last thing I wanted to talk about I didn't get to, but if you miss out on something, don't sweat it, really. That's all I can say is, just like, if you've ever watched The Game Chasers, they do this, this web series of them going to pawn shops and flea markets and thrift stores just looking for game deals. They collect NES games, and if something goes wrong, they say that's the way the game chasing go. And that's how it is. Sometimes you get screwed over, and sometimes not, but you'll find something better the next time, so don't sweat it. And now let's watch a wonderful cutscene.
Five, four, three, four, five. Fiddly four, grow.
I love Hunter's face there. His mouth's just hanging open. He's laughing.
Gagling, gaglo, gagoy.
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Well, she's got eaten. Oh, snap. Here's like the ultimate martial arts attack right here from Hunter. Ugh! Classic. Be great if Spyro just flamed her there. Stupid rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Be great if she just like crashed into the bridge in the background. That'd be an Insomniac thing. But anyway, guys, that's all we're gonna have time for today. I think we did a pretty good job and didn't miss any treasure on that level, which I always had a tendency to do in the past, but practicing the levels beforehand is a must, in my opinion. Anyway, oh, well, slap that rabbit pretty far. Oh, yeah. Man, I gotta end this episode by doing another one of, like, the rocket launcher shots with these guys. Gosh. Oh, they just fly away. Anyway, on the next episode, we're gonna be doing Bamboo Terrace. And unfortunately, in that level, we will not be able to get all of the treasure because there is a little portal to the next Animal Buddies area, which we obviously do not have unlocked because we are not in the third world yet. But anyway, so that's all we're going to have time for. So as always, this has been Boys Scholarship Booyah. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, keep gaming and peace out. We'll see you later. And good luck collecting.